When we come from the West, I mean, nobody teaches us Dhamma. Huh? Nobody tells us, there's karma. Nobody tells us, we are reborn and reborn and reborn, endless cycle of life and death. Huh? We have to come to Asia to see, to feel it and to experience. People in Asia have the fortune or have the good karma because that's why they are born here, yeah? Especially in Thailand, yeah? They have the extremely fortunate karma to be, at the house door, of Dhamma. Everywhere where they go, there's the Dhamma. Yeah? There are monasteries, there are monks, Not all of the monks are good, but, if you go around, you will see it, you will encounter it, And people will have heard of Lungta Mahabua, so But our karma wasn't fortunate enough there. So we had to move here, yeah? To meet the Dhamma, to meet the truthful Dhamma. Huh? So, wisdom comes through experience. We experience, for instance, pain, Thomas. Yeah? Pain is a very nice, it's a feeling. Yeah? We know the word pain. We know the word for different kinds of pain. But our experience of pain we don't know. What is pain? How does it feel like? Now we leave out all the notions, and just go into pain. Yeah? Is it area-wise? Is it spot-wise? Is it changing? Yeah? Is it strong? Is it weak? Yeah? Where is it located? That's how we investigate pain. So, then I guess I need to make an introduction to the principles of Buddhism. It's always good, to remind it again and again, yeah? To the First Noble Truth. The First Noble Truth is the truth of dukkha. So what is dukkha? Dukkha can mean discomfort, can mean dis-ease, can mean restlessness, can mean boredom. All the nice things, yeah? Can mean disease, can mean illness, yeah? Suffering, pain. That's all. Dukkha is just a container for all these unpleasant things that we experience daily, hourly, minutely. sati is really of the utmost importance. Sati is our eyes, if you constantly close our eyes, how can we see? And I don't know why is it not possible for you, to develop this kind of sati, that helps you on Makkapala. He has an interesting question. What about free will? With all this topic of karma, is there free will? Yes, there is.
Yes.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have any chance to get out of the cycle of birth and death. So, if we don't have any free will, there would be no chance. We could only, increase our karma, change the karma in this direction or that direction, but we wouldn't be able to get out. Dann fällt etwas ins Herz. Und das ist genau das, was wir suchen. Im Grunde genommen können wir sagen, dass wir mit Anapanasati den Spuren des Ochsen folgen und der Ochs soll uns zu dem führen, zu dem Wissen, das aus unserem Herzen kommt. Zu diesem Sati, zu diesem Gewahrsam. Und es wird dann, wenn der Geist ruhiger wird, wird der Konzentrationspunkt zwar noch da bleiben, aber das Sati fällt ganz klar ins Herz. Giving. Giving to oneself, making oneself feeling happy, comfortable. By giving, by feeling respect. And there's a very nice other virtue, and that is called gratitude. Being grateful for what is given. If you get a job, we are grateful. If you get an apartment, we are grateful. Nobody has to give us anything. Huh? Nobody has to do anything for us. Yeah? So we should be grateful. Yeah? Dhamma has the highest value. And it shouldn't be sold like goods on the marketplace. If you were to sell Dhamma, not even the richest person in this whole world could buy it. Such is the value of Dhamma. Dhamma has a value that is beyond everything that exists in this universe, because it is able to lead us out of samsara. The moment you sell Dhamma, be it in books or be it in meditation courses or anywhere else, it loses its value and it changes its destination. Don't translate sati with mindfulness. It is actually mind emptiness. A mind that is completely empty of anything is aware of whatever is going on in it. A mind that is full of one thing is not aware, it's just aware of that one thing. Through our concentration on this one point, we develop concentration. But at the same time, we develop the sati that knows what is going on. And whenever there's a thought, whenever there's a memory, we go back. Back to the Buddha, back to the breath. And that's what we have to train. And this training can be very long. It's just like the training that when we used to, to inhabit this body, when we train to learn to walk, or when we train to learn to talk. It didn't take us a day to talk. It didn't take us a week. We really had to learn it for a long time. How long? Normally between a year and 2 years, Walking the same thing, between a year and 2 years, And then we start a meditation course and within 10 days we want to meditate, be able to meditate, And think about, some of you are mothers, you watch your children learn to walk, They nearly did it 12 hours, 14 hours a day. Always trying, always trying, always trying. So if you meditate like that, within a year, you will be able to do it. But we are so busy. We don't have time anymore. A child has all the time. And we think we don't have the time anymore. We have to do this, we have to do that, then we have to do that, And, okay, I need to meditate, 5 minutes, Okay, let's sit down. 10 minutes, We are so busy with life, so we forget about all these important things, เมื่อตอบถูกนะก็ต้องตอบว่าอยากฟังเทศนะทำบุญที่ไหนก็ได้นะที่นี่ก็ฟังเทศได้นะเกิดมาเพื่ออะไรฮะนะถามตัวเองชีวิตของเรามีประโยชน์อะไรเกิดมาตายเกิดตายตลอดนะและของเราทำอะไรนะวันต่อวันก็ทำอะไรนะปีก็ทำอะไรทำประโยชน์ไหมนะคือคิดว่าชีวิตนี่ก็เป็นสุขแล้วมันร่างกายก็สั่งทุกข์ตลอดเวลานะไม่ใช่เหรออยู่ข้าวก็เป็นทุกข์นะปวดขี้ก็เป็นทุกข์นะอยู่นอนก็เป็นทุกข์นะมีทุกข์นะอริยสัจหนึ่งนะทุกขังอริยสัจทั้งเคยได้ยินไหมนะว่าไม่เคยไปวัดนะทุกขังอริยสัจจังทุกขังเป็นสัจชาติหนึ่งมีทุกข์ร่างกายนี้ก็สร้างทุกข์ตลอดนะนั่นไม่ได้สั่งความสุขขึ้นมาของเราคิดว่าความสุขของร่างกายนี้มันอยู่ข้าวกินข้าวก็อิ่มมันเป็นความสุขแล้วแต่ความทุกข์มาก่อนของเราก็ไม่เห็นเหรอทุกข์มาก่อนนะเกิดไม่ในศาสนาพุทธนะเกิดในเมืองไทยนะฮะเลยยังไม่เห็นประโยชน์นะคนฝรั่งต้องไปหาดูศาสนาแท้อยู่ที่ไหนจึงเจอที่นี้นะฮะแล้วคนไทยก็อยากไปเมืองนอกอยากซื้อของนอกเหรอแต่ฝรั่งที่หาศาสนาแท้จริงต้องมาที่นี่ก็ดีนะเข้าใจที่พูดไหมฮะบางที่ก็ไม่รู้นะเข้าใจนะมันฟังไม่รู้เรื่องฮะเรื่องสภาพของเด็กฮะพูดกับเด็กนะคะสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนัสสะโสติภาวันตุเตภาวตุสัพพมังคลังรักขันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนัสสะโสติภาวันตุเตภาวตุสัพพมังคลังรักขันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนัสสะโสติภาวันตุเตWe were looking for a few years, to find a place that is secluded, that is good for practice for ourselves, so that we can practice with one goal, getting rid of dukkha. We ordained for that purpose, getting rid of dukkha. And we come here, be it monks or be it lay people, to practice in order to overcome dukkha, to get rid of dukkha. But now that we have found this place, I don't see any great effort taken in the undertaking of getting rid of dukkha. You feel comfortable, it's a nice place, yeah? If I would have practiced with your kind of determination, with your kind of effort, I wouldn't be sitting here. Of course, the practice it's quite painful. Yeah? There will be lots of pain, especially in the beginning. The ego will be hurt all the time. Yeah? Our views, our opinions will be constantly against what we are going to practice. And if you're not ready for this pain to go through, I mean, there's no way that you can actually free yourself. The Lord Buddha said, it is easier to fight as a single person a whole army than to fight oneself. Yeah? And oneself is all one's views and all one's opinions that one has about this world, and especially also about the path of practice. That's just views, that's just opinions. Yeah? These are words of the Lord Buddha that the Lord Buddha uttered, and we read them or we hear them, and then we have our own interpretation of what it means. Yeah? And there we go wrong, because our own interpretations have nothing to do with what the Lord Buddha taught us. The Lord Buddha taught us to go the path of Sila, Samadhi, and Panya, the fourth noble truth, to end dukkha. Yeah? Krab. If you say krab, then say krab pom. Yeah? That means yes.